All right. Hello, everyone. Can you make me the host, Tina, so I could share my music, please? And let's see. We are going to get started in child's pose today. So if anyone has blocks or a blanket and you want to grab that, you can do so now. Maybe grab some water, get yourself comfortable. Tina, can you make me the host so I could share music? All right. I don't know. Can you hear me? All right. Sorry, folks. Hopefully, there we go. All right. Get the music going. All right, we'll start on hands and knees to get to child's pose. If you're familiar, you can get there already. There's different options here. Sitting back onto your heels. Knees can be very wide on either sides of the mat with your feet together, or you can bring your knees together and sit back on your heels, whichever feels good. There's also the option, if that's a little uncomfortable, if both of those don't feel good, you have the option to keep the hips lifted up for puppy pose, so you can keep your hips high and then lower your chest and head down to the mat. So explore those, see what feels okay in your body. And then if you do have a block, you also have the option, bring it to your forehead and place the edge right on your eyebrows as you lower your head down to the mat. Walking your arms out in front of you. And spending a few moments here, grounding. Connecting with our breath before we start moving. This allows us to come into this moment, take a break from whatever we were just doing, and really give our attention and focus here. If you do have a block under your forehead and you want to rotate your head side to side, pressing the edge of that block onto your brow bone. I love this. It really helps me release a lot of tension. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Allowing your belly to really open up as you inhale, sending the breath down into all parts of your lungs. Envision the breath flowing into your lower back, into your hips. Soften the muscles of your face and your jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Press your fingertips into the mat, lifting just your palms and forearms up off. So connecting your fingertips, pressing down. And then press your hands into the mat and then lift the fingertips and palms off, extending your wrists back toward you. Inhale, press into your fingertips. Exhale, lower your wrists down and pull the back of the hand toward you. Inhale, pressing up through your fingertips. Exhale, lowering down and bringing the backs of the hand toward you. You can just shake that out, maybe make a fist and flick it, shake your wrists out a little. And then slowly walk your hands toward your right side. If you have the block, you can bring it along or you can move it out of the way. Allow your head to come back down. Full side stretch here in child's pose. Inhale, slowly walk back through center. And exhale, coming over to your left side. Inhale, coming back through center. And coming into tabletop position. So if you're not used to bearing weight through your hands, you may experience some discomfort or pain in your wrists. So anytime I offer a pose that looks like this, where you're pressing through your hands, you have the option to come down to your forearms. Another option, if you do have the blocks, is placing your forearms on the blocks. And that allows your chest to come up a little bit higher, but you still give your hands and wrists a little bit of a break. So feel free to float through those options. It is really helpful to warm our wrists up. So coming back onto your fingertips here and seeing how much weight you can press through there, really squeezing your fingers toward each other. And lower that back down. Do the same thing on your left hand. Kind of like you create a little tent here. Press your body weight as much as you can tolerate through those fingertips and lower back down. Then place your fingertips facing the sides of the mat. Inhale, rock to your right. Exhale, rock to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Then if it's comfortable, place your fingertips toward you with the palms on the mat. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, press back. One more time. And then flip the palms so the back of the hand comes onto the mat now. Fingertips facing you. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, moving the chest up. Exhale, sink your hips back. One more time. Really press through the back of your hands as you shift your weight forward. Exhale, feel that nice stretch in the back of the forearm. And then shake that out. Anytime you're going to be practicing yoga or other exercises where you'll be on your hands, some type of wrist warm-up is really helpful. All right, we'll come back into our tabletop position with some cat-cows. So inhale, lift the chest, lift the tail. And then as we exhale, let's let our tail lead. So tucking the pelvis, the hips, The rest of the spine follows, and the chin is last. And now the tail leads, lifting up, arching the lower back. It's like a wave. The rest of the spine will ride, and then lift the head. Exhale, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift. And you can also reverse it, starting with the head. Ride the wave the other way, allowing the middle back, and then the tail is the last thing to tuck. Whatever feels good for you, just playing with this cat-cow a little. And then come to neutral spine, so kind of somewhere in the middle of your cat and cow. Inhale, look toward your right hip, and press your right hip toward your right shoulder. So it's like you're making a C with your spine. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, look over to the left hip, making that C shape. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, reset. Exhale, make a C. I guess it's more of a reverse C over to your left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the right. Last time each side, moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. And then back through center. Press back into your child's pose for one breath. Deep inhale, maybe even side out. Pressing back up into tabletop. And from here, lifting the knees. If you'd like, you have the option to stay on the knees. And we'll bring the right knee, tap to the right elbow. As you inhale and then exhale, lift it up high for three-legged dog. Inhale, bring that right elbow to your left, your right knee to your left elbow. Exhale, extend that leg back up. Inhale, right knee to your nose. Exhale, send it back up. And then lower that leg down. You can take a moment here, bending your knees, moving side to side in your downward dog, letting the head hang. And then left side, inhale, shift forward for plank, bringing that left knee to the left elbow. Exhale, send it up for the three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee to right elbow. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, knee to your nose. Exhale, extend it behind you. And then inhale, bring it down. Again here, moving side to side, bending your knees, maybe even a little rotation, look through your armpits. Deep abdominal breathing here, just getting in touch with what your body's feeling in this moment. Then coming back to tabletop, lower your forearms down. So elbows are under our shoulders here. Hands come together, interlace the fingers. So the outer edge of the hands, wrists, forearms are all in contact with the mat. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up for dolphin. So it's similar to a downward dog, but this allows our wrists a little bit of a break. Connect with your breath here. Pressing through your elbows, lifting your shoulders away from the mat. Your next inhale, bringing the knees down. and hovering them about 1 inch above the mat. Exhale, send the hips back up. Inhale, coming down to hover. Exhale, extending the hips up. One more time. Inhale, lowering down, just hovering just above the mat. Exhale, send it back up. And then lower the knees all the way down, coming back into our child's pose. Knees can be wide or together, allowing the head to rest on the mat, shaking your head side to side. Arms can also be behind you. If this is a little uncomfortable for the shoulders, feel free to bring them to the sides or behind. Let your shoulders rest. Checking in with your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Slowing it down. And coming back into tabletop. Inhale, lift the left arm, rotating up. Exhale, moving under you, reaching through to the right side. Maybe extend your right arm out in front of you, or you can place it behind. Fronts of the hips face downward toward the mat. As you exhale, see if you could twist that middle back a little bit more. One more breath. And bringing your hand back under your shoulder and twisting slowly. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, scoop it underneath. Lowering that right shoulder down to the mat. Left arm can extend out in front of you, or you can bring it to the side or maybe behind you. So check in with the hips. Try to get the front of the hips facing downward toward the mat. Nice stretch in the middle back. One more breath here. Press your left arm next to you, slowly untwisting, unwinding from there. Extend your right leg out to the side, and then slowly rock back and forth. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, shifting back. Toes, left toes could be tucked or untucked, whatever feels good. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sit back. Noticing the sensations you feel in your hip and your groin. And then slowly walk your hands up toward you. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. Inhale, reaching the elbows even up a little higher. Chest lifts. Exhale, side bend over toward your right leg. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, over to the left side. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, release the arms, bringing them back. And tuck that leg back in for tabletop. Now extend the left leg out to your side. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, sitting back. Remember, you can move faster or slower than what I'm doing. Just try to tap into your breath. Noticing what your body's feeling. Move in a way that is nourishing to you. And slowly walk your hands toward you. Inhale, rise up, arms come up overhead. Exhale, grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale, lift the elbows a little higher. Exhale, leaning over to the left side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, slowly unwind, letting it go. Bring your hands back down. Tuck that leg back in. Extend your legs back, coming into our plank pose. And remember, you have the option to lower down to your forearms. One more breath here. Tighten the glutes. Feel that lift from the pelvis. Then bring your left knee over to your right elbow and then extend it through. Trying to get that foot over toward your right hand as high as you can. Then spinning the chest down toward the mat. Right hip internally rotates, bringing it in. And feeling a nice stretch on the outside of your left hip. One more breath here. Exhale, slowly bring it back. Bringing the knees down, shifting back, taking some weight off your hands. You can shake it out. And we'll step back, hold our plank again. A few more breaths. Pressing your hands away from the mat. Feeling your shoulder blades separate. Legs are tight, core is lifted. Then bring your right knee over to your left elbow and then extend that knee through. Trying to bring your foot up toward that left hand. Spin your chest down toward the floor. Left hip internally rotates. So bringing that inward to deepen the stretch of that right hip a little more. One more breath here. Exhale, bring that knee back down. Shifting back into your child's pose. Checking in with yourself. How do you feel in this moment? And slowly walking back into our tabletop, shifting the knees back even a little bit more so you can come, keeping your spine a little straighter, and then slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Hands are at your sides. Inhale, lifting up, lift the chest, lift the shoulders, lift the arms, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up again. Maybe you lift your legs for locust pose. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale one more time. Let's hold for a few breaths here. On the inhale, lift a little higher. Inhale, squeeze a little more. One more breath, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Place your hands in front of you, forehead resting on your hands. Rock your head side to side. And feeling your breath here. As you inhale, feel the belly press against the mat, expanding the rib cage. Exhale, feel it empty out. And slowly rolling over onto your back. If you have a block or you have a pillow or anything that you can place between your knees here, you can. You don't have to. Otherwise, just squeeze your legs together for our boat pose. So start here, hands are at your sides, just tips of the toes touching. Lean back slightly, keeping the chest lifted. You have the option here. You can raise the shins so they're parallel to the ground. Really squeeze, lifting from the pelvic floor, engaging all of those lower pelvis muscles, or extend the knees. Continue breathing, keep the chest lifted, squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more breath. Exhale, slowly lower. Lower all the way down. Coming onto our backs, bringing the knees in. Giving yourself, hopefully at least that daily hug. Showing yourself some love. Maybe rock side to side, or even your knees in a bit of a circle. And then go the other way. And place the feet down on the mat. Let both knees fall over to the right. And then over to the left, like windshield wipers, moving side to side. This always feels great when I do an exercise for my lower back, kind of loosening it all up. Slow your breath down. Make your exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. Bring both knees back into the chest and let them fall over to your left side. Arms extend out like a T and look over your right shoulder. Bring it back through center. And then let both knees fall over to your right side. Arms are out like a T. And look over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Allowing your shoulders to become heavy. And coming back through center, keep your left leg in, extend your right. Straight down to the floor, and then lift your left leg, extending the knee, grabbing the back of that leg wherever you can. And then point and flex your toes, moving your ankle back and forth. As you breathe, if you have a strap, that's great here because then you could relax your arms a little bit more. Or a towel, a belt, anything where you could hook it around your foot and then just hold the end of it. And really let the leg relax a bit more so you can get a nice stretch in the hamstring and the back of the calf. And slowly release that. Bring your right knee up into your chest and then extend that leg straight up. Pointing and flexing the toes, moving the ankle back and forth.
You know what, Pete? I'm gonna need you.
And then slowly lower it down.
Getting ready to turn in. That was it.
Breathe
12.
all the way up. Legs are extended.
105.
And then
that's 10 minutes.
Bring your arms back down. Getting into a nice, relaxing position for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Now you can grab a blanket here. You can grab anything that feels supportive for you. Anything that might make you relax a little bit more. So pillows, blankets, sweatshirt, whatever. If you have nothing, just get into a comfortable position, seated, laying. This time is for you. Slow your breathing down. Notice the breath as it flows in through your nostrils, down into your throat, expanding your lungs. And it goes through your body, nourishing all of your tissues, helping us form energy for the rest of the day. Send your breath to any areas of tightness or tension. Allowing your neck and shoulders to soften. Feeling your body become heavy and allowing it to sink and melt. And feel free to stay here. Whenever you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the room. Really taking your time. Allowing your eyes to stay closed if that feels comfortable. Gradually moving. Making your way to one side. As you adjust to that position, slowly pressing yourself up to seated. And taking a moment to notice what you're feeling again. Thinking about how many times throughout the day you check in with yourself. Noticing what your body's experiencing, noticing your thoughts or your feelings. Let us set an intention for the rest of our day. Thank you for coming through to practice with me. Namaste. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon.
Bye.